Hello again, everyone. This is Abra, and I am back, this time covering Bonds Volume 1, The Drive by Nyriam, and presented to us with the help of Red Gaze. This story takes place in a world where werewolves exist. They inhabit a peninsula named the Sapphire Peninsula. It's made up of 5 different wolf packs or communities, and each is governed by their own pack leader. When the story begins, it begins in the midst of a tragedy. There is this young girl named Lena. She's a member of the South Border Pack, and she witnesses her parents being savagely murdered. Her parents were the Alpha and Luna, or pack leaders of their pack. The Alpha is the leader, and the Luna is his mate or wife. This brutal attack ends up having a profound effect on Lena. She and her little brother, who was just a baby at the time when her parents were murdered, end up being raised by their grandparents. Lena's grandfather, he was the Alpha before her father took over as Alpha. He had to assume the role again after the death of Lena's parents in order to rule the pack. Lena is determined to protect her family and her little brother. She doesn't want to lose anyone again like she lost her mother and father. This determination to protect her family, it fuels her drive to want to become the future Alpha of the pack. This is taboo, as Lena's grandfather explains to her that it's her little brother who's technically in line to inherit the title of Alpha, as the role is supposed to be taken up by a male. This only ends up strengthening Lena's resolve to want to go ahead and do whatever it takes to become the Alpha. She ends up meeting up with one of the friends to the South Border Pack, Rick. He ends up telling Lena a cautionary tale of how power can corrupt and consume those who wield it. He wants to hear her reasoning for wanting to become the pack leader, and she expresses that she wants to protect her family. And he determines this is a worthy enough cause, and it sets it up for the next volume of the book, Volume 2. The characters are really likable. I like the idea that Lena's whole drive is to protect her family. It'll be interesting to see if that remains her primary focus. Hopefully she doesn't become corrupted in her quest to try to gain that power. Almost like an Anakin Skywalker kind of scenario. I hope that doesn't happen to her. One thing I do hope is that in the future books, the wolf-human relationship is explored further. With this take on werewolves, the human seems to be able to communicate with their inner wolf. It's almost as if the humans and wolves share a mystical symbiotic relationship. They are 2 beings inhabiting the same form, but the appearance of that form changes depending on who is in control at the time. The art in Bonds is black and white, and it gives off manga vibes. It's very detailed. There are a couple of panels where the style switches to what appears to be chibi, meaning that the characters look almost cartoonish. I'm not really a huge follower of manga or anime, but I have seen a few examples of this where a character is experiencing an emotion such as anger or embarrassment, and the artist accentuates this fact by making them into that childlike cartoony look. And it's just something that makes the art a little bit different, breaks it up a little bit. Bonds was a really top quality project. The packaging for sure sets a new standard. It came in this beautiful, beautiful box that had the artwork and everything from Bonds all over it. The comic book was very well packaged inside. Everything arrived perfectly. Hopefully it didn't eat too much into Nyriam's profits, because I would really like to see this with future projects. So there you have it, folks. Another great Comicsgate book. Please go over and check it out on Indiegogo. The book is still in demand. It is Bonds, Volume 1, The Drive. Thank you so much for watching my video. Again, this is Abra. Take care.